Hey folks, Species 7 here. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Oldbrook Farm, and of course welcome back to Farming Simulator 2013. So I am just in the process here of drawing up some potatoes, and so far we seem to be doing reasonably well. We're just about full here, aren't we? Wow. Nice. And I seem to be driving well off course. What else is new? I've also got a crop of canola going in. And I have some corn planted that should be ready, probably another day or so. So that'll work out well. Whoopsie. Awful. Got the JCB is in that field. Yep, that would be that field somewhere. There he is, way over there in the far corner. Can just make him out. He's planting canola. And then our other piece of the field back there, we got corn in. So, oops. Don't want to put the pipe back down, silly. Other than that, this is what I got left to harvest for potatoes, so it's coming along. And we've got half a trailer. I haven't delivered any yet, but it looks like we're going to get about a trailer full and a little bit off this field, so not bad. I think that's, I don't remember now, 52,000, something like that. I'm not sure. This is a new model of that Gilbert. I think it actually holds a heck of a lot more than the other one. So I think there's currently 3 models of it in circulation. One is a standard one, one is a multi-fruit one, and actually 4. Because there's a new version of the multi-fruit one, and then there's also the one that was supplied for our other map that we're doing, that will also take sand and a couple other little things. So they seem to be a really popular platform. Reasonable enough. They're a good trailer. Alright, let's put that back in. Start up the machine and see about getting us some more taters. Even more. Not the most thrilling way to go, but hey, it works. So I had a look on the FS UK forum, and it doesn't mention anywhere on the map that you can actually sell your milk. So I get a feeling this is just one of these maps where, I mean, because it's a function of the mods themselves to be able to empty those milk tanks. So I don't think that it's actually any sell point, like any sell point trigger included at the dairy. So, and I didn't see mention of being able to sell milk anywhere else. But that's okay. We managed to give milk to our sheep breeders. That's a good thing, because that'll get them moving right along, and pretty soon we'll start getting more sheep. See, I've got the John Deere all ready to come in here and take over when this field is empty. Get it all cleaned up. May well do another run of potatoes, because we have pigs. And of course we want to keep a root crop on hand in case there's a great demand. So this is not the most efficient harvesting system, but yeah, I mean, it's not bad. This is not a gigantic field. I kind of purposely picked the smallest field because I knew this was going to be pretty much the kind of thing you would have to do almost, you know, for hours on end. So hey, hope you guys have been watching. I've got a new series. I just put an episode up with the last episode of this. Actually, I included it. the Space Engineers Survival Series. I'm actually having fun with it. I won't be putting another episode up linked with this one but probably every couple of days, because well, it's a little bit dark. So what I want to do is figure out how I can make it not quite so dark, because most of the brightness things were turned up on my end. So see what I can do. I may have to actually clear some of the ship debris out of the way, or maybe raise it up 50 or 100 meters till the sunlight's a little more on it, but we'll see, because I know it's hard enough to see a dim video and then you put it on YouTube and all of a sudden it's even darker than it was, so not what we need. But anyway, back to farming. Not exactly racking up potatoes. But that's okay. That's okay. We don't need a whole bunch right off. We just want to get things to a point where we can get all of our animals at least started on their full diets. I mean, as it sits right now, I think the sheep have grass, but they have no water. I don't think any of the animals have been watered, actually. I don't think the chickens have been done at all. And I believe the cows have grass, and they had a little bit of straw, but they probably used it by now. We don't have a lot of animals, but they do use things, so. Well, we're going to get this full here pretty quick. You notice that little lump in the hill? The tractor keeps bouncing up and down every time we hit that little point. That's okay. I don't mind that at all. You can see I've missed a couple of plants here and there. It's a little bit difficult to get this thing lined up. There's not that much of a change in the pattern. You can actually see it reasonably well in cab like this, but let's see if we can't collect these up. No? Am I too far over? There we go. Grab a couple of errant rows before they get completely out of hand. Oh, not quite over far enough. Like I said, it's not the easiest thing to judge, because the machine is offset to start with. And then, turn tighter than that, dude. I mean, like, the machine is offset just like the little mechs, corn chaffer and stuff like that. Yeah. And then you can't, well, I guess you sort of can, but you can see how tiny it's actually pulling. I think it only does a row, maybe two at a time, depending how well you have it lined up. So, not the easiest thing to get. And done. There we go. Alright, let's get your pipe up. Let's roar on over here. So this will be going up on Wednesday. So, yeah, there's our JCB. Putting down some canola. Go, dude. I'll park a little further out of his way here. Yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday when this goes up. So Thursday I'll put an episode of this up, and probably an episode of Survival Space Engineers. And then, well, I haven't really decided whether I'm going to go Friday, Saturday, Sunday at the Deep Forest map. I may just do that. I've even got a couple of new mods, so we'll have to see. It did get some decent views, and as I said, it doesn't seem like anybody's really doing that map a whole bunch, so at least not on YouTube. Oh, I'm going to have a sip of me green tea. Oh, lovely. That's better. And I don't feel like I swallowed a hamster. Okay. Back to the business. Look at that. Look at all those missed potatoes. Now, they look really obvious when you're down here on the ground. I suppose I could pluck them all by hand. But you can pretty much imagine that I really don't want to do that. No, I really like the big Maxtrons for doing this, as opposed to this one row at a time thingy. It ain't the most fun in the world. But hey, it works, right? We're eventually going to make lots of potatoes. Well, we're going to, I think, fill that trailer anyway. I'm not going to count on much more than that at this point. But I think we'll fill that trailer once. So, that's kind of nice. It really is. In fact, I might, maybe next episode, that's what we'll do. We'll just haul that trailer straight up to the Piggy Wiggies. And then the next field we'll be able to throw into our silo, hopefully. Hopefully. Unless the piggies do what they did to us in Glenmalure and suddenly decide that they can eat, several metric ton of potatoes in a matter of 2 days. And go from 50 pigs to 400. But we'll see how it goes, because the price for pigs here looked like it was pretty good. At least that great demand was. It was like, well, it was over the $2,000 mark, so if we'd had 400 pigs, we could have popped out at $2,000 a piece. That would have been pretty nice. So I see they've finally taken the livestock, trailer that everybody uses, and made an MR version. So that's kind of cool. Like I said, pretty much everybody ends up using it. There was very few of them made. I have a couple, but now I also have the Joskin, that's it, Betamix Joskin or whatever it's called, trailer, yeah. There's now an MR version of that, so I have that in my MR folder. I actually got quite a mod folder, like a desktop one that's got all kinds of different folders in it. Modded vehicles, modded maps, MR mods, script mods, all kinds of things. So basically what I do when I switch over to our other map is I completely swap mod folders out. I have a deep forest folder in those mods as well. And it contains all of the MR mods that we use, all the ones that I want to use. Plus, of course, the map, the MR engine, and all of the scripts that are required and all of the placeables that are required. Because I also have the folder just for placeables. Yeah. One of those kind of people. But I mean, otherwise it's, especially if you don't have the very best of internet connections, which is, I've explained, or whined about, depending how you look about it, several times. I most certainly don't have. Oops. A little off here. There we go. Then you don't want to have to keep downloading mods over and over. And I don't like having a download folder that's so fat that it takes you half an hour to sort through it when you want to find something. So yeah, since I download more mods for this than just about anything else to that download folder, I figured that's the route to go. Make a whole bunch of folders, which I did. Oops, I don't know. The tractor made an odd noise for some reason. I thought it was shutting off the harvester because it was at 100%, even though I can clearly see it is at 51. Yeah. Oh well. My goodness, that's a good cup of tea. Just the right temperature. Yeah, I know. I'm not British, but hey, I am Canadian. We sort of used to be British. Well, we did. Well, read your history, people. We sort of used to be British. Or as a famous Sioux chief once called us, we used to be children of the great-grandmother, which of course was the Queen. Oh, I need to get potatoes. Come on, clean up our mess. There you go. Wonder how our cedar guy is doing. Inspector Mod tells me he's still working. Well, actually no, it doesn't. It tells me he's still in a hired position. It doesn't tell me if he's maybe sitting stuck against the hedge going, haha, look at all the money I'm making. I haven't moved for a half an hour. Oh, there he goes. Perfect. And we're coming awful close to finishing this. Very nice. Which is good, because, like I said, with this particular gear, wow. But hopefully we'll get a great demand for cereals. Then I can sell this 2-watt stuff and buy one of the big Grimmies. Yes, indeed. Sounds like a plan. I didn't really want to go another strip of grass here, but as you can see, once you get down to these last few tight little circles, it would have been nice to have. Most definitely. So I don't know if I'm going to, well, I guess it'd be kind of silly not to try and pick up as much of them as I can. Ugh. Sometimes it's hard to judge here. There you go. Oh, I hope we get a good... Oh no, actually I hope the piggies are thankful for this when we bring it by. Not that they actually exist yet, but hey. We're only a water trailer away from starting that particular festival, aren't we? Yes, indeed. Oh, we are going to fill this up. That 94. Ooh, some over here. Cool. Oh, a little too far over. Get in it. Come on. Maybe it's not. Huh. It looked like it was a row of them. This definitely is, yeah. Huh. Wonder why I didn't detect that other one at all. Almost done. Whee! Yeah, this row should fill it up pretty much, I think. Yeah, numbers are going up pretty good. 98. Good, we ran out of row there. 99. And 100. Good enough. Let's raise that up. Do the bounce. Yeah, I know, when you get close up it looks like there's quite a bit left, doesn't it? Yeah, no. There we go. All the potatoes tumbling in. 86%. Tell you what, if it doesn't fill the trailer, we'll go and pick up another row or two. Oh, and it didn't. We only made 90%. There you go. Come on, out of his way. Yeah, there's only a little bit left around here anyway, so... let's get it done. Do 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 do. Pipe down, machine on, let's roll. So I really want to thank you guys for sticking with me through this series. Get my regular lot of views, which is to say not a lot. But that's okay. And I really do appreciate those of you that leave comments and likes and such. That's it does help out. In the long run, it will eventually allow more people to come in and have a look at my channel, which is why I do it. You'll notice I'm not one of these people who, even though I don't get enough views to be partnered or any of that sort of thing, I don't bother to monetize videos. You know, God help us, we all watch enough commercials without having to go, hey, I think I'll watch Species 7 do some of this, and go, oh good, right after this commercial break. Yeah, I hate commercial breaks. It's like teachers having Pro D days. I don't know, that's a thing here in this country. I don't know if you guys get it wherever you may be, but what that basically is a day they close up the school and the teachers all go off to meetings. Oh. But what Pro D stands for is professional development. I don't know. I think when I was a kid going to school, I'm pretty sure my parents kind of took it for granted that the people they were expected to teach me were in one form or another already professionals. But hey, there you go. Just one of them things, right? But yeah, they like to have 15 or 20 of those a year. Because, I mean, you don't get very many holidays as a teacher. Now I respect the profession. Okay. Look how well we're doing. Actually, that was worth it. I mean, we got 20% of this thing full. So, that should come a little ways towards filling up our trailer at least once. So that we don't go empty-handed all the way out to that farm. Because it's a ways. This is a fair-sized map, and nothing's that close. Alright. Not much left now. One or two more uppy downs and we'll be good. We will be good. Sure, you look like you go the full length, don't you? Nice. Oh, get in there. Cool. We're actually going to do fairly well here. A little more laying about than I first thought there might be. That's okay. We'll let me hit the 30% mark here anyways. Yeah. It's not too much of it that's actually entire lines of them anymore or anything like that, but there's still definitely a few potatoes laying around this field. A lot of spots like this because of the turns and didn't catch quick enough and get lined up on a row. There's 30%. Look at that. Nice. Oh, getting nothing again. How's this? A little bit in there. Yep. Alright, well I think that's probably going to do it. Let's pipe up. That green row in the middle? Yeah, I didn't even manage to hit that one with the first piece. So, it won't harvest that. No, sir. Okay, let's turn her off. And slide on over there. And call it good for the beet harvest for the moment. Or, potatoes, sorry. Doesn't have to be turned on. Am I really that far out? It doesn't look like it. Come on. No? You really don't like me, do you? Alright. There we go. I knew we'd eventually get you there. You better take all of them now by guppies. There we go. I'm sure we got pretty close to a trailer full. Certainly a decent load to be hauling all the way out to the piggies. Oops. And there we just got 3 potatoes, according to this, and they counted that as 1%. Good for them. That's alright, we can park it up with 3 whole potatoes in it. Oof, I'm all over the place. Not only that, but it was still turned on. So how's our corn doing? Oh, not bad. Not bad. That's another day or two. We should be able to have some corn. That's going into the silos, of course. I still have a full silage bin. I haven't dealt with that yet. So, I think what I might do, probably off camera, is take maybe at least one trailer of wheat away, sell it off, and maybe pick up one of the big coon mixers, like not the I believe this is where I dump these, not the little guy like we had before, but the self-propelled one, the Coon Comfort or whatever it's called. Oh, what am I doing? I tell you, sometimes it's just so hard to be functional. Here I'm thinking I'm going to dump the trailer of potatoes, so I'm about to back it in there to dump it. Yeah. It probably would have accepted the 3 potatoes that the thing says I have, but I don't know if I want to bother. Just, you know, 'cause I don't think I want to bother. This is a... oh, I know why it's a really tippy thing. How about we do... what is the control? Hold that back in. It says it's on the back thing. Turn on harvester, pipe out. That's kind of odd. I was sure that there was a way to Z, X. No, you don't want to do either of those things? Not happening? Alright. I was pretty sure that it kind of tilted off to the side, you know what I mean? And that you could adjust it to be straight back. Oops, I forgot. The other half of the harvester's behind it. Oh, we're just off to a roaring start. Oh, well, that thing's only worth $20,000. Yikes. Now, we're done with this little guy for the moment. Where did good aid help? Now, what are you doing? I see. Alright, let's fold you up. You're done, aren't you? And seeing as this particular seeder doesn't do tatas, we might as well put him away. Besides, we gotta cultivate that first, because the potato planter doesn't drill. So there you are. That ain't gonna work. So now we have a big field of canola ready to roll. That's a beautiful thing. I'm gonna save myself a walk here. Ooh. There. Shut it off. Now I'll save myself a walk. Hello. I think I may, in the very near future, trade this backpack model in, that part of it anyway, for the trailer one. So far I haven't been having issues with capacity, but then again I did break this field into a bunch of parts. I'm being way too Okay, why did it not unfold? It thought it was starting to. Come on, unfold. No. It's like, what are you trying to unfold? The front weight? We're doing okay, honest. Kind of like that. See these wiggly lines in the field? Yeah, they're kind of cool for this because they work well as sort of markers. You can pick one. Okay, I'm just going to run, yeah, straight up the center of that one should do it. Sprayer on! Ooh. Ooh. Okay, we can see how well that worked. Anyway, back to, there we are. See right up the center of that one. I'm sorry, I thought that tractor was over about another 3 feet. Yikes. Didn't go well. Oh no. So yeah, I'll get this field sprayed up and then I'm going to cultivate the other one. And we will put down one more crop of potatoes. And then I think next episode, like I said, we'll take a run up to the pig farm. Give them a little bit of chow, a little bit of water. Start getting the animals a little more looked after here now that all of our fields have been up and down once. So, there you are, but I think for now, guys, I'm going to let this one go, or it'll take me a week to process it. So, hope you enjoyed the episode. Take care of each other. This has been Species 7, doing a terrible job on the field. Ciao for now, guys.